to my channel. I'm Alexia Leanne. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss anything. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back to my channel. Notice anything different? Quality, capture. So, do my subscribers notice anything different? Well, if you guessed, I got a new camera. I have the new Canon 77D and this is my first time recording with it. So, if you see a difference, comment below. Can I get a drum roll, please? Like, anybody, anywhere? Well, today we'll be doing a tutorial on contour and highlight. Products I'll be using today is the Anatasia Beverly Hill. And it is the Contour Cream Kit in the shade Medium. And then I'll be doing also, on one side, I'll be doing the LA Girl Pro Concealers. And this is in the color Dark Cocoa and Pure Beige. I wanted to do one side of a high-end again, and then one with like drugstore. Because you don't have to spend so much money on makeup just to get a perfect look, to make it look high-end. So I want to show you guys both ways. So we're going to start off with the NARS concealer, and we're just basically going to paint upside down triangles under your eyes. This is like a little shade lighter than me. Y'all, please do not highlight with a very light color. It does not look right. It looks like a white cast under your eyes, especially with flashback, with pictures. You just need a skin tone color a little lighter than yours just to kind of highlight and point out those spots. So I got some product on my brush and we're going to just do this. You want to come down just a little bit, nothing too dramatic. And highlighting, it just basically brightens up under the under eye. So we're going to highlight there. And just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to highlight like in my T-zone area, my nose, my chin. But I'm just going to use the NARS for this side. I'm not going to be doing like the LA Girl Pro because I don't know if the color is exactly the same and I don't want to look crazy. So you see how I'm just kind of putting this highlight on my nose. That makes your nose like the illusion to look a little slimmer. And you're going to highlight your chin. And a little back here by your Cupid's bow. Now I'm still going to use this brush for the other side. But then I'm going to use this one that is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm going to use this on the other eye. Again, I'm just trying to show you guys that I am using this one. So this might be a little lighter or darker. Exactly about the same. So there we go with that. Then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend this in my skin. I like to use the pointy side more for this one so you can really get under those eyes when you blend it in. So this side, again, this is the NARS. And you see how that's really just brightening up my under eye? And this, again, this is called the highlighting part. And then I'm going to do this part as well. I'm using the same side since this is NARS. Some people like to just put everything down, contour and the highlight, then they go blending. But, I mean, it's really your preference what you like to do. There's no right or wrong. And that's really just blending into my skin. Now I'm going to just flip my beauty blender just to go on this side, and this is the LA Girl. And oh my goodness, it is really brightening up my under eyes. I really don't have dark circles anyway, but this just really helps brighten it up, and this helps with anybody. So now that we have those parts done, we're going to take a little Laura Mercier powder, and we're just going to set that under our eyes and our T-zone area so this product won't move and it won't crease. So we're just going to put a little bit under there. And this is called baking also, and it really helps, honestly, it really helps with having oily skin too, to do this step, because it helps your products to stay in place without moving around. And if you put in all this work to do all this, of course you want your makeup to last all day. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to go ahead and start contouring. So I'm going to be using this brush. It is the IT Cosmetics contour brush, and I believe I told you guys about this one in one of my previous videos. But I'm just going to take some product, and the color I'm going to be using is this one. It's not too dark and it's not too light. With this one, we can just keep building until we get what we want. So again, on this side we're doing the high-end products. So right here, this is where I want to put that contour. It's kind of, you see the shadow right here, but that's where we're going to work to put it. It's just the illusion to cast a shadow on your face to make your jawlines and like your cheekbones look more structured. But you know, I always do like a natural look in almost anything that I do. So we're going to make this look as natural as possible. So I got my product on my brush, and I'm just going to start like right here. And you're starting to see that little line that I have. It's easier to build more product as you go instead of having too much on there to begin with and then you trying to fix that. So, I mean, they always say less is best. So, again, we're going to work into this area. And that's usually how far you really need to go. Some people do their jawline. You can do it right here too, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to do that because I already have more like an oval shaped face. And I just don't like the contour so much. So then I'm going to take this and put it, like just basically you're drawing an outline of your face. And you're going to just press that and basically into your hairline. And again, since I'm doing only half of my face with this product, I'm going to stay on this side. And this is a really good contour palette to have. It's the more of the it's a cream, so it's not a powder. I typically like the creams better, because to me sometimes the powders, they get kind of ashy looking when you keep trying to build those up. So I just typically use the cream. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like powders too, but you just gotta be careful with those. And then I'm going to take a beauty blender and just to kind of press that into my skin. And see, that's like really pretty. And I really don't do a lot of heavy contouring on my forehead as much either. I just really care about my cheekbone area. And this is really just easy to do. So this is the side of this contour and how this looks. And on my right side, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Beautiful Bronze. So I'm still going to use this brush. I just put a little bit over here to work with, so I'm just going to dab that over. And this time I'm just going to put this on this side. These brushes, they really work great, especially for a beginner contour, because it basically, I mean, this is the only brush you really need. You don't really have to say, oh, what's the ankle, or how much do I need to contour on this side. So it really just works for itself. Then I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead and on the sides. So this color is a little deeper, but I think I still can make this work. Again, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just to blend this out. And see how it's really just pressing in. It is blending great. If I would have to say, I would say I like the LA Girl Pro Concealer better than my other palette, because this one is just easy to work with. And even if I feel like I need to lighten it up, you can, take a lighter color. So that is really it. I think I'm going to deepen up the Anatasia one a little bit more to kind of match this other side. There, and we really just deepen that up just a little bit to match the other side, and I think it turned out perfect. Then we got to set this too. So just for both sides, I'm going to be using the Hoola Benefit, and this is just a bronzer. And I'm just going to take this It's Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to set that. And then one last step to make it even more crisp, I'm going to use some LA Girl Pro Concealer. No, LA Girl, no. Ugh. I'm going to use some Laura Mercier Air Powder just to kind of shape this. so it can be more defined. And then I'm just going to take a clean brush and wipe away all this excess powder. And I forgot to contour my nose, so we get to see that as well. Okay, so I'm going to be using this brush. This is a Morphe brush. This is my favorite brush to contour my nose with. You see how it looks? It's kind of flat, has a little angle on it. And I'm going to use the Anatasia packet. And it really does not take much product at all. But you want to kind of have the natural shape of your nose. This just makes it more defined and a little sharper. If you want to make your nose appear to be more slimmer, this is what you do. So this is what you do at first. And then I mean, your fingers, they are a great tool to use if you don't have a brush, but I feel like my finger just does it the best because I want to get rid of some of these harsh lines from my nose. I want it to kind of look seamless. But see how that's just really blended in. And when you kind of do your nose, it's good to kind of just go outwards, so it looks like it's casting a shadow. But you always start like right here, up here, right by your brows, and you just want to draw two lines, kind of stop like right here, and then you can take your brush to kind of do like this to make it appear shorter. And then again, I like to use my Benefit Hula just to kind of set that in place. And that's usually about it, but I still have to kind of play around to kind of give me more defined line if I need to. And that is usually it with contouring. You see, this is this side with my Anatasia Beverly heel, and this is my other side, and that is my LA Girl Pro Concealer. As you can see, I mean, basically they look identical. You can use either product. It does not matter if you use high end, low end. I mean, it's just whatever fits your budget. But I just want to tell y'all that whatever you choose. I'm going to finish up this look by putting on some blush, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video for learning how to contour and highlight the easy way. It was quick and simple, beginner friendly for anyone that wants to achieve a natural contour and highlight look for every day if you would like. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like how I did my brows or my brows look, be sure to click this link up here and it will show you how to do a brow step by step. And if you like how this looks and you want a tutorial on this with my eye makeup or anything, comment below and we'll see what we can do. Bye guys.